Hey guys, week 2 is officially in the books. I still miss you guys. Has not changed. Just say it has been very fun so far. I'm gonna talk about the good and I'm gonna talk about the bad. I will. I'll get into that though. Good news first. Good news. Well, it's all good news. But anyways, good news. I just been gradually getting up there, putting my hands on patients. I've done manual techniques, more manual techniques than before. I've started cupping. I've started ASTEM. Not technically the ASTEM you have to get certified in, but through supervision, he's allowed me to use the instruments used for ASTEM to do soft tissue on patients, and that's very fun. That is my jam. I like getting in there. I like getting in there. Um, let's see, joint mobs on frozen shoulders, joint mob on a slap repair. The long head of the biceps, connecting it got disconnected from the superior labrum, supraglenoid fossa, that area, that region where it originates. And they had to screw it back into the where the bicipital groove is. They put it right in there and screwed it back in place and didn't just put it on the labrum. So she has like 2 big incisions and then 3 minuscule ones. So she's going through it, and we decided to use IFC for that treatment because last time she just was not. She was so in pain, like she wasn't doing her shoulder shrugs, her what she needs to be doing, her scap retracts. She wasn't doing it because she was so in pain. So we did IFC. She was able to move a lot more, not drastically, but she was able to move more and progress since the last treatment that we seen her, and she did good. That just goes to show that the pain, the pain receptors, it just wasn't the gate control theory. That gate was closed. That gate did close. It blocked the signals, and she was able to get them shrugs done, and the scap retracts, and the rolling, all that good stuff. Um, let's see. I've done like 5 lumbar traction setups. No cervical yet. Need to do that. What is so cool is that this patient, she had a ruptured Achilles. She had a completely redone, got a repair. It was like last November she tried to start loading through jumps and plyometrics. She couldn't do it. This session, we were on the shuttle, and then we first did off on 2, back on 1, off on 1, back on 1, and we decided that looked pretty good, and she was tolerating it. Patient tolerated, and then we went to the ladders. We set up the ladder drills, and she started doing those. We did double first, of course, multi-directional, straight, whatever you name it. And then we went to single. She did it. She couldn't do it, and she didn't even try since a few months ago. She was able to do it, and she's pregnant. But that's not a contraindication for this. She's pregnant, and she went through it. Like, she is so dedicated. And we progressed the post-op slap repair to isometrics. He was tired of just sitting and doing all that, and he started, and he performed them very well. We didn't do flexion extension yet, but we did internal external. He felt great. So we're gonna see this week how he did with the home exercises, him doing those every day, and we're gonna keep on progressing. That's the beauty of it. We keep on progressing. So that's it. Now let's get into the not so, I'm not gonna say bad stuff, but teachable moments. So my CI walks up to me and he asked me how do I feel about taking manual blood pressure. I said, easy peasy, let's go, let's get it done. I sit there with the patient, and she knows me. I worked with her one time before I've seen her, so she knew I was a student, and everything is going good. We had to take this blood pressure because she was feeling faint this treatment. She got up off the lobby chair to the recumbent bike, and she was just feeling dizzy, so we had to take it. So I pull up a chair, get her propped up and positioned, basic patient care positioning, do that smoothly, perfection. Get the cuff, get the stethoscope. I go to get that baseline, because we have to get the baseline, right? I couldn't feel her pulse. I could not get a pulse anywhere. And we had to do it on the left arm because we had to do it on the right arm, not the left one, because she had a wrist splint on, and we didn't want to, mess with that. So, I couldn't get her pulse, and I began to spiral. I began to sit there, and I'm like, then I get the PT, and I asked her, I'm like, Natalie, will you come here, help me find her pulse? And she was having a hard time finding it too. I was like, okay, good, it's not me, it's not just me. And she was like, it's okay, honey, let's just go up to 200 and be safe, and let's start from there. I'm like, okay, let's do it, we got it, I'm pumped. Literally, pump it up, 200. And I go to unscrew the knob, slowly but surely, and I'm like, why is this not going? Why is it not going? I turn it the wrong way. I go to righty-tighty instead of lefty-loosey. And I was in shambles, y'all. I was in shambles. I was very embarrassed. I was extremely embarrassed. took a moment. We explained to the patient, hey, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it 2 times. And yeah, I did 2 times. Not back to back, but I gave her some rest breaks and we get it done. But after that, I'm just like, wow. And I'm like, wow. And while I'm there and I'm taking her blood pressure for that first time, it's like I'm listening to those thoughts and like, Ashley, like what? That was basic patient care. You can't even take. First of all, you can't even find a post. You can't even unlock the Fulbright. You suck. All the hours of studying is not. I listened to it, and I began to spiral even more, and it was just not good. And I'm glad, I'm glad that happened, because it was a mistake, and it was a learning and teachable moment. Be coachable in moments like that, and absorb what happened, move on from it. I took a step back and I looked at the bigger picture. And you know what? I said I'm glad that happened because that woke me up for sure. That woke me up for sure. Oh, and you best be thinking that I went to all of my family members that day, and I took and found their blood, their heart, their beat, their pulse. I found it. And I'm gonna keep on doing that, and keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on. But what I just want to say, if you guys are in your rotations right now, from the first 2 weeks to the next 2 weeks to whenever, you keep going and you keep pushing.